I'm going to show you a day trading strategy that's helped me straight up just bankroll. It is one setup. You can take one trade a day. And if you master this strategy, this will be a good opportunity for you as a day trader. I typically don't like to do day trading strategies because then you always have these other day traders coming in trying to chirp at you saying, oh, well, this doesn't work because of that. And this doesn't work because of that. Well, guess what? I don't care. I'm here to help the people and to show them what I do, me personally, as a day trader. So sit back and take your shoes off, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want more daily content. We put out content all the time, and let's get into it. All right, so diving into the chart here, we are going to get into a strategy that I use basically every single day, and very rarely has it let me down. If it lets me down, it's because I didn't strategically or properly execute my trade. But I'm gonna get in this strategy here. Very easy strategy to use, very simple to identify. Once you have all the right elements to piece it together, we're gonna dive into this. So a lot of people will call this a delta divergence, which it is. I've started to like to call it change of direction, which basically what a delta divergence does. Anyways, so diving into the chart, let's take a look at this. What's happening, right? What's happening here? One, we have a lot of consolidation in here. A lot of consolidation, period, just sideways action. Overall, this whole entire range kind of sucks. But anyways, we're looking at this area here. This is where we're going to identify change of direction. And I get it. I'm looking in hindsight right now, but I wasn't looking in hindsight when I took this single trade right here. All right. So what are we looking at? One, we're coming down and we're making all of these wicks. You see all of these wicks down here at the bottom is drawing support here. These wicks are trying to make new lows and we're just not able to do it. What's going on in here? Look at this. One, we came down and tried to make out another low, right? But if we look at cumulative delta, indicator on Tradeovate, shows the buyer aggression of buyers and sellers. If we look at this wick, okay, look at this. All right, on cumulative delta, cumulative delta is not going lower. Price, look at this candle, price is trying to make a new low. Didn't happen, right? Price could not make a new low. We held this support line. All right, so we got that in the back of our heads. We're holding support. We're not able to make new lows. But then if we go look at delta here on this candle, look at delta. Delta didn't even budge. Like when we're trying to push down, delta did not come down, right? We're trying to hold this general area. And so then we start to get further along in the chart. All right. So we have two things in the back of our head. We have one, we're not breaking support. Two, cumulative delta is not following price. Cumulative delta is actually showing, I wouldn't say strength, but showing the fact that we want to hold this general area between the buyers and sellers, right? Kind of split evenly, even though price is coming down. So we automatically see a little divergence play there. But then we come up and we're kind of testing VWAP. We get rejected. And then this is where it got interesting for me. Okay. This area here is where it got interesting because when we rejected VWAP and rejected it again and we came down, we broke this wick. We broke the prior wick. And then we came up to kind of form like a little bit of higher low action where we're making these higher lows. If I draw like if I get a little trend line going here, look at this. Look at this. All right. You see it's wicking below, but the candles are making this like higher low action, right? And so I'm thinking, all right, well, let's rewind. We could not make new low. We could not break support here. Delta is showing strength, a little bit of strength anyways. And we got kind of this little higher low playing out. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, it looks like market wants to change direction a little bit. Now, on the trade that I took, it did change direction a little bit. Okay. However, it came back down one more time before it really made its rip. A little bit too early on this entry. All right. However, this signified a change of direction. I'm gonna point out again here. Look at this, right? Look at where my trade. I took my trade. Okay. Look at delta. We're here. Now let's go over to this candle where we came down and made lows here. Look at delta. All right. I took the trade on this this wick here or candle on the delta. When we made new lows on price or came down and tested the lows on the price, delta never came down lower. And then look what happens. Bang, straight up rip to the upside. All right. So I know I threw in like kind of a lot of elements, but you have three key things that are playing out for this trade to really work. And that's one, we're holding a support range, a key support range. Look at all the wicks, right? Two, Delta's not really lining up with price because price is trying to make new lows, but Delta's holding up, and with Delta holding up and price unable to make new lows, we see that buyers are trying to step up. And then three, we have kind of this lower high forming action. Even though it's not too apparent, it's not like a big lower high formation, we can see that we're just unable to push lower, right? Momentum is carrying us in an upward direction, an upward trend, at least for the short term. So we have all three of these things playing out in this trade, which is why I would take this long and why I took it long when I did. Now, I did ride this all the way up because I was trying to catch the move up to test these wicks up here. It didn't do that. And with today being an inflation reading day and then tomorrow being CPI, I was like, you know what? Let's just take profits and not risk anything. Yeah, let's just scalp the market, put the money in my pocket, say F you to the markets and walk away. That's exactly what I did. I said F you to the markets and I walked away. I do a Zoom call every morning where I have some people hop in and I legit bounced. I said, I'm done. Peace. All right. So anyways, that's change of direction. Played out here, played out majorly here. I missed this. I didn't wait long enough for this. But again, look at Delta, look at price. Delta showing strength, price trying to make new lows and just unable to. Holding support, getting strength on Delta, bang, straight up rip to the upside. Delta divergence plays, change of direction. That's what I like to call it now. You know, it is technically a divergence play, but I like to call it change of direction for me, just because I know that I'm looking for those reversal points and to catch those trends to the reversal. So that is a strategy that has helped me really hone in on trading and something that I use every single day because it's been super effective for me. This is not an effective strategy for everybody. Not everybody likes trading these types of strategies. However, if you do them consistently enough and you start to be able to get good at identifying them, they can be a pretty profitable strategy because you're getting good key hints and elements that tell you what the price wants to do and where the price wants to go. All right. Look at what happened. When I'm talking about price, where price wants to go, we had a change of direction and automatically we wanted to go up and test these highs. We got rejected, but that's where the change of direction wanted to take us, was up to the highs. All right. So somebody with that kind of vision could hold this trade longer. I'm a quick scalper. I don't like to hold trades that long. But if you're like to hold trades for a longer period of time, then this would have been a great trade for you, right? So just a little bit of a value bomb here for change of direction, delta divergences. Something I use every single day. Try it out if you will. If you don't want to, so be it. That's okay too. But if you guys like this kind of content, be sure to smash the like button down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want more daily content just like this, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.